Hello everyone. So sitting there thinking about a couple things to talk about here. I haven't really been making videos the past couple days because of just a lot of stuff going on. Had to go to the doctor and they said everything's good, but I had them look at my knee and they were like, that's not normal. So went and got some x-rays done, and it's going to be a few days to find out about what's going on with my knee. But basically I have this thing growing out of my knee, and the best thing to kind of describe it as is if like a belly button piercing, how it has the two balls and it's kind of curved. It's kind of like that, you know, but inside my knee. And it's not a belly button piercing, but that's the closest thing to kind of, you know, that would resemble it. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna be it doesn't really hurt, so it's not like it's a painful thing, but whenever I put pressure on it, like if I was to kneel down to put on a handle set for like my job, you know, then you're talking that hurts. So anyways, so there's a lot of stuff I've been seeing the past day, you know, just kind of catching up on what's going on and this whole thing. You know, you got Trump being indicted, all the, you know, everybody who likes him is saying he's innocent, everybody who hates him says he's guilty. And you know, if he did something wrong, you know, he should pay for it. If he didn't, then he shouldn't. But it's to a point now to where it's like, I've heard them say that he's done stuff wrong, and then it comes out, you know, that he didn't, and all. I'm just thinking that the government's broken, you know. And then I remember a while back, like Hillary was, you know, they had, what was it? I can't remember the guy's name, Comey or Boehner or one of them people, but it's like, you know, yeah, she's guilty, she did all these things, but no sane prosecutor would do anything, and blah, 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 blah. And it does seem like it's, you know, if you're a Democrat, you can get away with anything you want, but if you're a Republican, it's go to jail for jaywalking, you know. And it does seem that way. I'm not saying it is, it's I don't know, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, what the hell's going on? So oh, and I'm having you guys watching me drive just because it's so dark in here that you couldn't see me anyways. So, but some other things that's been going on is I've been going through and cleaning my house and, you know, getting some things put up. I got a bunch of shelves I'm putting up, and I'm building a shoe rack, and there's all kinds of little things I've been wanting to get done to help organize the house. And so that's going on, and been going through a lot of stuff at the shop, which I'm actually heading to the shop right now. I gotta stop and get some gas, but I'm gonna head over to the shop, get some things taken care of over there tonight. It's about 9 o'clock now, and I'm probably just gonna work the whole night through, and, you know, take a little nap in the morning, and then you know, work again tomorrow. But this rain has kind of got things messed up for me. Plus, around 3 o'clock today, after running around and dealing with the doctors and all that stuff, I was just so exhausted, and I went and took like a little cat nap, and next thing you know, it's 6:30, and I'm like, wow, I guess I was more tired than I thought. So, but I had one hell of a nap, so now I'm up for the rest of the night. And instead of just sitting there, you know, watching YouTube videos and doing all that kind of mess, I figured I'd go and get some stuff done. Mainly, I'm just going to do a bunch of laundry and finish moving doors and getting some things taken care of there. I got some surprises for you guys whenever I get this shop done. So, and I'll be posting a lot of stuff on Facebook tonight. Figure while I'm there, I'm gonna just post up a lot of stuff. Oh, and there was something that I think really set back the movement, but there was a transgender person that was at the Pride event at the White House, and I really don't care. And if adult, you know, if you're a grown person and you want to do some things to your body, you know, I don't necessarily agree with it, but, you know, if you want to do that, do it. You know, leave the kids alone. But yeah, when you're at the White House, you shouldn't be breaking out your titties and flashing family members at the damn White House. So, you know, that's really messed up. And there were 3 people at the White House that decided they wanted to go topless. And I'm assuming that it was originally a man that is now a woman that had bolt-ons. And then there were 2 women that are now men that didn't have anything there other than just skin. And they went topless, and I'm assuming, because I was told there's 3, and I only seen one, you know, person that had round titties versus the square titties. But anyway, just wrong location, people. You know, if you want to do a thing in LA or San Francisco or New York, or, you know, that's one thing. But the White House, have some damn respect, for Jesus' sake. You know, it just... some people getting way too comfortable being, you know, their version of normal. So, anyways, you know, it's like, I'm all about freedom of choice, freedom of expression. I'm all about that. But, you know, when you go past certain points, the people that don't agree with that, they gonna fuck you up, period. You know, and I know a lot of people that is about sick and damn tired of all this transgender stuff. You know, I see it. I see people. I hear their conversations. You know, I don't know. But yeah, time and place, people. Time and place. So, that dude was doing like 30 miles per hour for some reason. What else was there? Oh, and I put some stickers up, so my truck is officially lettered Hippie Capitalist now. And then I basically lettered the whole back of my truck with different stickers that say different things, you know, and I got some Latin sayings that you'd have to look up. And, you know, mainly it's about just, you know, do what you want to do, don't hurt other people, and try to be happy. That's what this life is all about. You know, like if you want to go off and, you know, be homeless and live in the woods, as long as you're not hurting other people, do it. If you want to, you know, work inside a cubicle for 40 years of your life, you know, to get a pension, to sit there and, you know, watch your children and grandchildren raise after working a job, and, you know, get married and settle down, to all the whole, you know, white picket fence stuff, do it, as long as you're happy and you're not hurting anybody else. You know, if you want to put that grind on and, you know, not have kids and you know, become a multi-billionaire, you know, as long as you're not hurting people, do it. Doesn't matter. Just be happy. Do what you want to do. If someone has a problem with it, that's fine, but don't negatively affect someone else's life. You know, there's a lot of people that say the way I'm living would be really messed up. And I've been told the way I'm living is really messed up. I have been threatened, you know. So, for that aspect, oh, that was a light. I saw the strobing in the camera, and I didn't realize the traffic light was strobing. But just, you know, I mean, it's funny because I'm sitting back watching both sides do all their stuff and all their bickering back and forth, and realize that both sides are lying to you. Both sides are only giving you half the story. You know, and I'm trying to get to a point where I don't know if I want to jump into this whole political realm, but it seems like, you know, I don't hear anybody that's talking about both sides. It's always one or the other, and that's one of the things that's kind of pissing me off, is there's no such thing as one or the other unless you're at war. You know, which we're about there too. But anyways, I'm just kind of rambling and trying to make it to my house, or not my house, my warehouse. I did find one place that had gas like 8 cents cheaper than everybody else. I really don't carry so much about the price of gas, because the few pennies you save really isn't, you know, doesn't change anything to your total gas bill. fact, I pissed off a lot of people saying that I think gas should be $8-10 a gallon. Everybody's like, why would you say that? Because there's a lot of people doing stupid stuff, you know, that don't need to be doing stupid stuff with vehicles. I don't know. That's what it is in England, right? Like $8 a gallon now, or has it went down? I haven't looked in a long time. And if you guys are bored and want to learn some things, you should look at the what's going on with the energy crisis, the electrical grids, where you know, you do an app on your phone and they tell you what time you're going to have power and what time you're not going to have power. You have things called brownouts in India, where people are stealing electricity and just, you know, climbing up the pole and hooking up their house on their own off a, you know, transducer, you know, the big gray things on the telephone poles, and then they explode and then everybody's out of power. You know, you got I think California passed a law talking about hold on. So the law about employers are not able to force their employees to stop shoplifters, because shoplifting is huge in California. I don't know why stores are even still open in California at all. But one, employees are not there as security. So I agree with the law that employers cannot force someone to stop a shoplifter. You know, I agree with that aspect of it. But at the same time, you know, how about let's stop the shoplifting and prosecute the people who are breaking the law, instead of saying, oh yeah, it's free reign, no one's allowed to. Basically, it's a law that tells shoplifters that no one's going to stop you, but at the same time, it protects the employees from the employer that's saying you have to stop them. So that's where, you know, that's where that part of it's a little, I can see both sides of it. Plus, if I was an employee for, you know, a particular store, I'd say, hey guys, I'm working here, you know, working at this time, go ahead and do this and get me a cut, because I'm definitely not going to stop you, you know. I mean, it's just, that's the way things are going to work. People always find a way to scam the system. But, oh, and then all the freaking UFO stuff, which miraculously disappeared once Trump got indicted, you know. Remember, it was nothing but UFO, 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 and then now it's nothing but Trump. So, holy, what the hell was that? Did y'all hear that? I don't know what that was, but I think something just broke on my suspension. I had a new suspension put in and had an alignment done today, and something just made a loud pop whenever I came over that speed bump. Oof. Well, that's scary. Anyways, let's see if I'm gonna have to check that, make sure something didn't break. But anyways, that's it for now. I'll probably upload this in the morning, so good morning everyone. Thank you for watching. Peace, love, money. I'm out.